Hello everyone. Hello brothers and sisters. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am here with a Bible reading. Today we are going to be reading in the King James Version. We are going to be reading the following. We have a lot of Proverbs today. Now we've read a lot before, but trust me, we haven't read this many. Matthew chapter 24, verses 1 through 28, Psalm 29, and Proverbs chapter 7, verses 6 through 23. Ain't that a lot? We've never had that many Proverbs to read at once. All right. Are you ready? Okay. So let's get started. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which is in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers. Believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. When Jesus comes back, everybody will see him. Everybody will know it. Not just, nobody's going to say, Jesus is over here, come to this place. No, that's going to be a false Christ, a false prophet. No, when Jesus comes back, we're all going to know it. Because everybody will see Jesus. We're all going to know. Everybody will see Jesus coming. The angels will be coming down. Jesus will be coming down. We'll all see it. There will be no doubt. No doubt whatsoever. So just know that, guys. So never fall for that. Never fall for these false prophets and these fake Christs. Because you'll know when Jesus comes back. We'll all know. All at the same time. We'll all know. Now there'll be false apostles, false Christ coming. They'll be able, like Jesus says, to do great signs and wonders. You know, to make people believe that they are who they say they are, but they're really not. They're really working for the devil. But a lot of people will believe them. They will fall for it. Okay. So let's read Psalm 29. Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty, give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the Lord breaketh the cedars of Lebanon. He maketh them also to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like a young unicorn. The voice of the Lord divideth the flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord maketh the hinds to calve, and discovereth the forests. And in his temple doth every one speak of his glory. The Lord sitteth upon the flood. Yea, the Lord sitteth, King forever. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Amen. And that was Psalm 29. And now we're going to read our mini Proverbs for today. Proverbs chapter 7, verses 6 through 23. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones, I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot and subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have beckoned my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the goodman is not at home. He is gone a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks, till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteth through the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Once again, talking about adultery. And that was our Proverbs reading for today. Okay. Our question for last night was, what was the name of the man that asked Jesus to heal his 12-year-old daughter who was dying? And the answer you should have came up with was Jairus. Jairus. I had that set where I was going to have a question. All right, there's. Okay, and mark that real quick. Jairus. Okay, and the question for tonight, here's your question for tonight. When Jesus was here on the earth, he also had an earthly job. He worked. He had to have a way to support himself, to have money. And he had an earthly job. What was Jesus' job? What was his occupation when he was here on the earth? I'll give you a hint. It was just like his earthly dad's job, Joseph's. It was the same job. So that is our question for tomorrow, or for tonight. I'll give the answer tomorrow. And our prayer requests, please keep Lonnie Doles Jr. and his family in your prayers. He's still in the hospital. Please keep Jimmy Myers in your prayers. Sherman Crabtree, Rhonda Karshner and Abby Myers, Layla and her son Emil, Michelle Watkins, Judy Thompson, Cindy and Jim Welsh, Dora Carper, Garnet Boyer and Jim Mitchell, Melody Stanley, April and Linda Thacker, Barb Post, Randy Post, Claire Dempsey, Dave Hemrick, Sammy, and Paco. Alright guys, that was everything for today. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.